Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is gonna be what is this? This is ZOTAC. This is ZOTAC 277. Hope you guys enjoy 276 because I did not do anything to contribute on that one. There's been a lot of complications, but I'm pretty sure you know by now, seeing as my recent videos were actually talking about the topic. So yeah, this is probably going to be a possible last series of Warcraft for me until my announcement video, where you guys can, you know, put your feedback on if I should change channel or restart a new channel or anything like that. But yeah, this is just going to be another series. We have CZE.Cechi as the yellow undead player in the bottom right, and we have his opponent StFo.Spiral, who's going to be spawning as the red orc player in the top left. So, in my opinion, it's an uncommon matchup. It's going to be a undead versus orc. I'm not sure if we've seen one of these in the past few series. I'm pretty sure it was just human undead, human orc, night elf orc, and stuff like that. I don't think we've ever seen undead orc in quite a while, so yeah. But of course, the most rarest would probably be undead mirror matches, which I'm actually pretty sad that there's not many undead players recently that's been playing. I mean, everyone's favorite Lucifer hasn't been playing publicly recently, or at least I would think so. I'm not sure about Ted. I think he's been away for like a month or so. There is Rudan. Oh, wait, is Rudan? No, Rudan. Rudan Passion? Yeah, it was just Passion, I think. What was I thinking? Rudan. Just because they're in the same clan. Either way, we're going to have a Blade Master out for Spiral. Looks like he might be going after this 5-3-3 creep camp alongside that Grunt. I'm not sure if he's just going to go for that Magi though. As orc players tend to go just harassment with that Blade Master. Acolyte trying to deal some damage to this Voodoo Lounge. Unfortunately, he is still within range of that Orc Burrow. Not sure if it was really necessary to go ahead and use a Death Coil. We're gonna have a Dust Appearance, perfectly timed, right there from CZE.Cechi, taking quite a bit of damage on that Blade Master. Skeletons are gonna move on in the base. Another Death Coil on that Blade Master, and Death Knight does not have enough mana for another one, but that Acolyte is actually going to block that Blade Master. We're going to have another Dust Appearance, and CZE.Cechi is going to chase that Blade Master around. Looks like the BM is going to deny himself instead. And that was probably a smart move from Spiral. Obviously, he doesn't. He loses that Blade Master, but in return, his opponent doesn't necessarily gain anything. Just a couple of seconds of, you know, free harassment and possibly just creeping safely. But yeah, that was a smart move by Spiral. It's gonna cost him quite a bit of gold, about 200, I believe, but relatively around 200. But he is a level 1 Blade Master, and that will take not that long to actually revive. I believe it was, not sure how long that was, as I believe Warcraft time is kind of different from real life time, or at least that's what I think so, because of the fast and normal speed times. Anyway, Null Brute might be stolen from these Grunts. Grunt is going to deal some damage. CZE.Cechi trying to focus on those Grunts, and looks like Spiral was able to get off that Null kill, giving more experience to that Blade Master. Now, he did only kill that Magi from this camp, so he only has a level 5 worth of experience, and he does have Gloves of Haste right there. Might have some skeletons being picked off, or is he just gonna weigh the amount of mana compared to just 1 or 2 skeletons? Looks like Crypt Fiend's actually going to be the target of choice for Spiral. However, CZE.Cechi did have that Blade Master in a brief surround. Unfortunately, because that Crypt Fiend was taking so much damage, was forced to retreat. Although I'm pretty sure the Death Knight could have spared some mana on that Death Coil. Although now he does have enough mana for a Death Coil. He could have at least substituted, you know, that Crypt Fiend and forced a Windwalk strike on that Blade Master. But oh well. We're gonna have skeletons trying to deal some damage to these peons, but honestly this yeah, Grunt could have easily defended that, although they could have picked off one peon on the in the process. It just didn't happen. Anyway, I believe we have a Lich coming out. Yes, we do. We have a Lich coming out for CZE. We're just kind of normal Nova Coil strategy alongside Crypt Fiends to deal additional damage. We do have that Blade Master stealing. I believe he did steal that Troll Trapper. However, the tome was picked up by the Death Knight. Does his appearance a little bit out of range, and will be able to pick off that Ogre Magi. Unfortunately, CZE was about maybe he's probably a half a second late on, or too early on that Dust Appearance, and unfortunately the Blade Master was able to pick that kill. We do have Frost Armor for the Undead Army, so we're not going to go for a Nova Coil strategy just quite yet. And with Frost Armor, I'm pretty sure Frost Nova might not even be trained up. It's probably just going to be Dark Ritual, as we still have Rod of Necromancy still being utilized. And interesting enough, we have these ghouls pulled away from the base, so we're not going to have any sort of lumber harvesting just quite yet. Was that a Hex? That was a Hex on an Acolyte. I'm not sure if that was the worthwhile mana usage right there. Of course, that one is pretty much more better than hexing an Acolyte. We did have Dust Appearance on that Blade Master, so he will be spotted on sight. Raiders are going to come in for Spiral. Blade Master is going to run away. As do we have a Spiral Lodge? We have a Spiral Lodge just completed right now. Voodoo Lounge is going to take some damage, and we have a Sacrificial Skull around this area. So we usually see this against human player expansions. So we're gonna have obviously CZE's gonna stay around for a very long time, as if you're fighting on top of Blight, it's pretty much advantageous if you're an undead player. Of course, it's pretty much useless if you're versing an undead player yourself. These Crypt Fiends alongside Unholy Aura will just regenerate a lot of health, as well as these ghouls. Anyway, Frost Armor, what does it do actually? It's basically increased armor, and of course it just spites against melee units. They'll have their movement speed and I believe attack speed reduced. Yeah, attack speed reduced for a short time, so it's basically a different type of Thorn's Aura. It's just more utility than straight up damage. We have the Ziggurat and a Tomb of Relics being placed down, so we might have CZE playing a little curious right here. This might just be an all-in type of strategy, and this is not really a bad idea, as CZE is kind of ahead. I mean, he did lose one Ziggurat. He's going to cancel this Tomb of Relics, but man, he's forcing Spiral to invest a lot of resources into defense, and this Shadowhunter might be taken down at level, I believe, 1, and Spiral is going to give the GG right here. Honestly, I think Spiral played kind of nicely, besides that Blade Master having to deny himself very early on. I mean, he got off so many creepjacks. Just CZE was just I guess that setback was necessary. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed Game 1. Game 2 will be out very soon. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.